Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to another fishing video. I am fishing on my own today. A few of the boys have got a few things to do, a few plans. I know a couple of them had a little drink last night, so I think they're going to be a little bit delicate this morning. I've messaged a couple, not heard anything, so I'm guessing they're still in the land of nod. So I'm on my own today. I've been debating where to go. I've decided I'm going to go Galston Beach up by the wreck. It's been fishing quite well recently. There's been a few nice fish coming out. So that is where we are heading. It's currently 7:05. I should be there for about 7:20. There'll be no traffic on the roads and it's only like 10-15 minutes away from here, so shouldn't be too bad. Right, all my bags are done. Bags are all ready, cars all loaded. I've just got to grab my hoodie. Although I don't think I'm going to need it today. It's meant to be quite a warm day, but I'm going to grab it just in case. That is it. I am off ski. I will see you when I am at Galston Beach. Come on, let's get a good day's fishing in. Right, that's it. Just arrived at Galston. The time is 7:20. So that has took me 15 minutes to get here, which ain't too bad. A little bit of a surf down there, but it's very calm and very calm. There's no real wind or breeze. I'm hoping to get down there. Literally, that's the wreck out there. The boys marking the wreck, and I want to get in the bay that's opposite the wreck. High tide is in half an hour's time, and that tide can come up a fair bit, but no, I think I'll be all right down there. Also, this car park, someone was telling me they've turned this car park into a pay and display, but I've just pulled in. There's no sign saying pay and display, and there's no ticket machines up anywhere, so I'm guessing it hasn't gone through as yet. I mean, if it does go pay and display, that's all free parking on the road there anyway. Right, let's get the car unloaded. Let's get down on the beach. Well, here we are. Well, I've come one past the wreck. The wreck is the buoy out there. Past that next groin there, in between them two groins, that is right opposite the wreck. I've come one down, which is where I prefer to fish. But you can't always fish here, because sometimes at high tide, the tide is right up on these wooden bits behind you. And you can't always get it right on high tide. But I've done lucky enough. It's obviously that high, not that higher tide this morning. That's my phone. No, that's all good. Right, so let's get set up. Come on, let's do this. Right, here we are, about to do the first cast. It is currently 7:45, so that is exactly high tide right now. We've got two hook flappers on the right. We've got squid on the top hook and squid on the bottom. And we've got two hook flappers on the left, and we've got squid on the top, and we've got squid on the bottom. I'm only going out with 4-ounce weights. Like I say, I know it's a little bit surfing up, but it doesn't look like a strong current to me, a strong tide. So I think 4-ounce we will be okay. Right, let's get this in the water. So we are out there. Yeah, like I say, I'm just starting off with 4-ounce weights. I'm going to watch them and see if they hold bottom or roll around a little bit. I'm pretty much in the middle of that groin there and that groin there. So even if it is pulling slightly, it's not going to pull into the groins or anything. What an absolute perfect day it is. Oh my God. Zero breeze on this beach. It is really nice and warm, but we've got cloud cover, so it's not in direct sun. What is the current temperature at the moment? 14 degrees at the moment, and look, it's staying cloudy all day and getting up to 17, 18. That's perfect. I love it. I like it when it's nice and warm, but when you're in that direct sun, oh, that can really, that can really burn you out by the end of the day. In a t-shirt. You got attacked by a wasp, massive thing, little bee. Bloody hell, it made me jump. I'm in a t-shirt. That's how warm it is. Got another guy turned up further up there. He's in the next going up. He is literally fishing right opposite the wreck. Like I say, they always say anything from the wreck heading upwards is good fishing. But I've been here before when it's been a high tide, and the tide is up on these wooden bits here. You can't even fish here at high tide, so we're doing okay. as I'm looking further down, as it's going down towards Hopton Way, you can see it's hitting the wood. You can really see it spraying up and splashing up. So I think we could be in for a good day here. I'm feeling really hopeful. Can't believe none of the boys have come down. Like I say, they're on about fishing tomorrow, so I might be fishing 2 days in a row. I might be fishing here today and then fishing with the boys tomorrow. I think they were mentioning the Dirty Wall up at Lowestoft. But like I say, I'm on my own today, and I thought, well, I'll just keep it nice and local. I don't like too much of that driving like. Tubbsy's pretty local, he's Galston, so he said he might, I think he's got his daughter today, so he said he might take a walk down later. We just see how we get on. The only thing I haven't got today, if you watch my videos, about 2 weeks ago, I lost a set of disgorgers on the beach. Have I remembered to buy another set? No. Oh my God. When I catch the big smooth hounds, dogfish, things like that, I'm not too bad. I've got a set of pliers, which is actually ideal for getting the hooks out of the smooth hounds and dogfish. I have got one of these, and I mentioned before, I don't know how to bloody use the thing. I've watched so many YouTube videos. Right, you put the line through there, you put it down, you hook it, you do that, and you put it out. Oh my God, they make it look so simple. So I'm going to have to come to terms and learn how to use this today, especially if I get a few little dabs out, little whiting. Whiting normally disappear around this time of year, but I was watching LRS videos. That's Steve. Go and check his channel out. LRS, absolute awesome top guy, awesome channel to watch. He was fishing North Norfolk, I believe last week, tail end of last week, and he was putting whiting out. They're still like a fairly sized good whiting as well. So you never know, could be a few whiting come out, could be a few dabs come out. What I'm after today is give me a BASS. That is what I'm after. A nice size one as well. One, just because it's good to catch a bass, I love catching them. And two, that's going to be another tick off my species hunt list. I think G is now 3 fish in front of me. He's had bass out, he's had a ray out, and he caught an eel. So here's them 3 fish in front of me. I know we don't like catching eels, but they're on the list, and if it's going to get you a tick, then that's it, it's going to get you a tick. So happy days. Right, that's it, we're here, we're all set up, we're all looking good. Bang on high tide, so obviously I'm going to be fishing the tide going down. That is it. I'm going to concentrate on these rods and hopefully come back when I have a nice fish on there to show you people. Wish me luck, come on. Well, I've had the rods out for about 15 minutes. No real bite indications or anything as yet. They've had a little quiver here and there. So I'm just hoping that's not the pesky crabs, because they are an absolute pest when they're around, aren't they? Stripping your bait off. Do you know what I mean? They strip the bait off before the fish even have a chance to get on the bait. But I'm going to give it another 5 minutes or so, reel these in, check the bait situation, and I know if bait's getting stripped or whether the bait is on there. Oh, I don't know, I'm just feeling really positive for today. I'm feeling really positive, I really feel like I'm going to do well. I had a few mates down here, when were they here? Was it Saturday just gone? Or Saturday before? I think it was the Saturday before, was it Saturday just gone? I don't know, I'll get confused. But they were down here fishing. Oh my God, they had 2 bass out that day, and one of them my mate Jimmy had out. No, it weren't Jimmy, Ash had it out. It was absolutely massive bass he pulled out. So that's what I'm hoping for today. Well, I'm hoping not to blank, and then if I don't blank, I'm hoping for the big fish. But if I don't get the big fish, then I'm just hoping for a little fish, just so I don't blank. Oh, I'll never live it down. Oh, I'll tell you what, the amount of jip I get off the boys when I blank is unbelievable. I've got to catch a fish, come on please. You know what, you can really smell the sea today. I know, that's going to sound funny. I know those of you who don't live at the coast are probably thinking, well hang on, you can smell the sea every day, you can kind of just smell it in the ozone, can't you? But no, not always. But today there is a real strong smell, like a seaweedy smell, like coming off that sea, like a dirty sea, like as you breathe in you can really smell it. And it don't often get like that. Normally, like I say, it's a pretty sort of just smells normal, whatever normal is. People are now thinking, what the hell was he going on about? But those of you who know what I'm going on about, know what I'm going on about. The sea doesn't always smell. I know it's got that sort of salty taste to it, and it has that, but for some reason today there is a real strong smell coming off that sea. I don't know if it's to do with the wind direction. It's a real seaweedy smell, but I don't think there's not seaweed out there, because if there was seaweed, my rods would be like bouncing by now. And just as I said that, the right hand side rod had a little bounce, just as I said that, and the left just did. But saying then, we have got some pretty high roller waves crashing in, and if the lines are going through the waves. Anyway, I think we're going to reel these in. We'll have a check on the bait. We'll see if it's being stripped. We'll see if it's still on there. We can suss from then what is going on. Well, I reeled them in. The bait on the left, totally untouched. Absolutely exactly the same as how I put it on the hooks. The bait on the right had been pulled and tugged a little bit. So there might be a little bit of crab action out there. It's been slightly sort of tugged off the hooks. Anyway, it's all been freshened up. It's gone back out. Right hand side, I've whacked it out as far as I can. I've given it a right good volley on that right hand side rod. Left hand side, I've gone out literally just the other side of where the waves are breaking. I don't know, what am I, 30, 40 yards out? Just where them waves are picking up and starting to roll in. But the bass do that, you see. Sometimes the bass do come close in. That's why I see a lot of people, they come down here, especially on a nice morning, and they just got the lures, and they're flicking the lures out 20, 30 yards, getting the bass. So they do come close in. So that's what we're trying now. We're going to try one at distance, one close in, and we'll see what happens there. Well, obviously while I'm standing there, I'm keeping my eye on the guy that's up there, who arrived after I arrived. And he's just pulled a fish out. I couldn't see what, it looked like a whiting. I couldn't really see, he's a little bit far away. But he got here about 20 minutes or so after I even got here. And he's pulled a fish out. I mean, it's good, because there's obviously fish out there, isn't there? They're biting. But bad, because why am I not pulling a fish out? Why is he pulling a fish out and not me? Oh, come on, man. I'll just put it on the group chat, and Si's just replied that he's like, mate, there's plenty of time. There is plenty of time, but I've been fishing, what, nearly an hour? And what time did I start fishing? 1:45? I started fishing at 1:45, and it's now nearly 22. So I've been fishing nigh on an hour. Not even had a bite. Considering high tide was an hour ago as well, we're still getting some waves coming right up. I've had a couple sort of come right up near the tripod. So that's got to be on the turn soon, surely. And hopefully then, as it starts retreating and going out, that is when I start getting the fish. Hopefully. Well, it's now 9:15. So I've been fishing for an hour and a half. And I've not had one single bite in an hour and a half. I'm kind of debating whether to go another half hour to 9:45. If I've still not had a bite by 9:45, that is 2 hours and not even a nibble, nothing. So I'm debating whether to pack it down, throw everything in the car and drive over to Yarmouth. I mean, I've got to go that way anyway, it's where I live. So I'm debating whether to head that way and then yeah, just go to Norfolk Beach at the end of my road and do a couple of hours there, see if that's any different. So I've had it before. I've had it before where I've been fishing here and people are fishing Yarmouth and they're putting them out. And I've had it where I've been fishing Yarmouth and people have been fishing here and been putting them out. It's just how it goes, isn't it? But like I say, in half an hour, that would be 2 hours of not even a nibble, not a bite, nothing. So, I don't know. Well, I'm going to give it a half hour and I'll see. I will see in half hour's time. I'll make my mind up. Well, the bait on the right has come back untouched. Left, that's the culprits. Look, that's what's stealing the bloody squid out there. We pulled a bloody crab in, haven't we? Right, I want to mess around. I want to get him off. I might throw these back in for one last cast. If I get nothing on this cast, then yeah, I'm going to call it a day and I'm going to head up to Yarmouth for a couple of hours. Right, that is it. It is about 10 to 10. I am back in the car. As I was walking up, that guy next to me was reeling in. He had nothing on there. Just past him, there was another guy fishing, and he shouted over and he goes, "Any joy?" I said, "No, mate, like 2 hours, nothing." And he goes, "I've been here about an hour and a half." He goes, "I've not even had a nibble." So there you go. Right, I'm going to go to North Beach, Yarmouth. I've got nothing to lose. Like I say, I've got to go that way anyway to get home. I just need to stop at Galston Tackle Centre on the way. G needs some £20 fishing line. He wants to redo his spools and that before we go down to Devon, which is next week. Hey. Also, while I'm there, I can pick up a set of disgorgers as well. So that's the plan. Right, so for Galston Clifftop Car Park, we'll go Galston Tackle Centre, a couple of bits in there, and then we will head down to Great Yarmouth, North Beach, and we'll do a couple of hours there and see what happens. Oh, right, just arrived. Surprisingly, I got in where the free parking is. I thought I'd have been right on the other side of the road over there. But this is all free. You get about, what, four cars along here, and it's all totally free. So where I usually go, you've got the cabin there, we've got the boating lake that side, we've got the waterways that side, and I'm going straight down the middle. Right, let's get all the gear out of the car and we'll get down there. What do I get? That's the school gears I just picked up. That's not bad, $4.99 in Gorson Tackle Centre. That's alright. And that's the fishing line I picked up for G, £20 line. Hey, right, that's it, we've cast out. It's 25 past 10, so that weren't too bad, was it? I left there about 1:45, stopped at the tackle shop, got down there, parked up, walked across the beach. I didn't pack everything away. When I packed up for Gorson Beach, I just sort of collapsed the rods down and I folded that up. I didn't put everything back in there. Holdalls. Right, that rod is doing exactly what happened. Where was I fishing the other week? And it caught something. Hang on, I'm just going to build the sand up around the bottoms. I'm just hoping. See, the thing is, the wind direction is different here. When I was up at Gorson, it was hot, humid, warm, really hot, humid and warm. I've got down there, I want to put my hoodie on in a minute. It's cold down there. Wind direction is totally different. Yarmouth Beach is always windy and it's so much colder. But I'm just hoping that where that wind is picked up a bit more, it hasn't picked the seaweed up, because that was a sign of seaweed then. Like I say, the rods up Gorson have been out like that fine all day. As soon as I've set up here, so it's caught the line and it's tried to pull the whole lot forward. Oh, please don't be seaweedy, man. I mean, if this works out to be no good and I do an hour or so, pack up, go home, well, you can't say I haven't tried, can you? There's no way you could say I haven't tried. Right, I want to whack my hoodie on because it's getting chilly. Let's keep an eye on these rods. Come on, I can't blank. If I blank, I'm not going to hear the end of it of the rest of the boys, I tell you. I have to have a fish out today. If this don't work, I might go up to K-Star and... No, I'm joking. If this don't work here, that's it. I'm going to call it a day. And like I say, I had to come back this way anyway. Like, I only live like on the other side of the beach there, do you know what I mean? It's on my doorstep anyway, so what's the harm in giving it an hour or so here? Right, let's whack this hoodie on because I'm feeling that already. Right, I had to reel them in. I've reeled them in and there's no seaweed on there. But I think the undercurrent is quite strong and it's really putting the lines to the left. And obviously I had those 4-ounce weights on there. I think the 4-ounce weights were just rolling, and where obviously it's rolling, it gets to a certain point, then it's pulling on the line and then it's pulling the whole thing over. I've put 5-ounce weights on there now. Don't seem to be pulling so much. They've gone to the left a little bit, but they seem that one's sort of that angle and that one's that angle. When I reeled them in just now, they were like literally over there. So I think 4-ounce weights just weren't holding the bottom. There's got to be a strong undercurrent out there, I reckon, to be rolling them along. Right, it's 5-ounce weights gone on there. That's holding better. I didn't bring any seaweed in at all, which is good. When it first started pulling, I had a feeling that was going to be seaweed on there, but we pulled no seaweed out. So I just want to put a fish out, please. I can't get over the difference in weather. Like literally, when I was on Gorson Beach, I could have been in a pair of shorts up there. Literally, shorts and t-shirt. It was so warm. As soon as I've got down here on Yarmouth Beach, man, it is chilly down here. I know the beach, it's a lot more open, isn't it? As you look around, it's just open. Them clouds look like rain clouds as well. What's going on, man? Oh, what is going on? It was either stay in Gorson for the nice weather and catch no fish, or come Yarmouth for a chance to fish and have dodgy weather. I'll take the dodgy weather. I mean, at the end of the day, even if it rains, it ain't like I then got to sit in the car soaking wet and I ain't got a 3-hour drive back to London like I used to have. I've literally got a 2-minute drive and I'm back home, so even if it rains, do you know what I mean? I just need to get a fish out, man. Everyone in the group chat's laughing already. They're already giving me the old blankety blank messages and all the rest of it. Oh, man, come on, please. Speaking to G and that, I don't think no one is fishing tomorrow now, so today will be the last fish before we go down to Devon. I can't wait to get down there. I don't want to jinx it, but we're definitely going to be catching fish down there. Then again, I said that last year when we went Dorset and I blanked all week in Dorset. I mean, who fishes Chesil Beach? I fished Abbotsbury and blanked. I fished West Bexington Beach, blanked. I fished Weymouth Stone Pier, blanked. I fished Preston Beach, blanked. and we were staying in West Bay, and we fished off West Bay Pier, and I blanked. Who blanks in all of those places? I mean, they are like the hotspots of fishing on the south coast, and I blanked in every single one of them. Who the hell blanks on Chesil Beach? Me. That's who. I blank on Chesil Beach. Oh my god. May is just a bad month for me. We've said it all the time, although we are in June now, it's the 3rd of June. But May is just a bad month for me for fishing. Right hand side's having a little murmur. I don't know how the crabs work. Obviously it's a bit chillier and a bit colder here, so I don't know if the crab action is going to be as bad here as it is up there. I don't know if the warmer weather brings the crabs in. I don't know, I'm not an expert on crabs. Right hand side's definitely having a little play around though. Sam's definitely having a little... I'll reel it in a second. We'll have a reel in, we'll check the bait situation. I've got a feeling the bait's going to be stripped. There's going to be crabs all over it. What can you do, man? What can you do? I just heard my phone vibrate. Oh, that's alright. I thought that was a group chat having more digs. What can you do? Laugh and smile, mate. That's all you can do, innit? End of the day, I'm on the beach, I'm getting fresh air. I'm not sitting indoors, do you know what I mean? I'm out. It's good, isn't it? It's good. I'm not sick, do you know what I mean? It is good. You just got to laugh and smile with these things. There's no point getting the ump and throwing all your gear around. Mate, I've seen people on the beach blanking and they're effing this and effing that. Man, come on, man. It's a bit of fishing, isn't it? Bit of fishing. You ain't caught nothing. It's a blank. But next time you fish, you might be non-stop catching all day. It's how it goes, isn't it? It's how it goes. It's all part of fishing. You got to take the rough with the smooth. And if you can't take the rough, then don't fish. You don't deserve the smooth. Wait till this camera turns off, I'm going to be effing and blinded. Nah, it is what it is. That's quite a famous saying these days, isn't it? It is what it is, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Right, I want to reel that right one in, we'll turn the camera off because I've got to think there's nothing on there, but I want to reel it in, we'll have a little check anyway. Check the bait, see what's going on. Well, there we go, my second cast, and we've pulled out 2 little dogfish. Tiny little ones. One on the top, one on the bottom. Absolute tiny, but do you know what? I don't care, man. I haven't blanked you. Wait till I take a picture and put that on the group chat. Oh yeah, come on. Right, let's get these off and we'll get them back in. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm so glad I cut my losses, left Galston and come down there, because I reckon I could have been up Galston. I could have done a 5-6 hour fish up there all day, and I reckon that would have just been blanking all day. Like I say, I said that one guy put a little whiting out. The guy next to him had nothing out. Even when I went in Galston Tackle Centre, I was chatting to Kyle when I got the scourgers in the line, and I said to him it was there, and he goes, you know what, he goes, it has been quiet down there. He said the last like week or so, few days, it has been quiet. But then, Joe, what, you could go down there tomorrow or 2 days time and it could pick up again. It's just how it is. But I'm glad I decided to pack everything up and come down there. I know they're not the biggest of fish, but I've caught, and it saves a blank, doesn't it? It saves a blank. And that's just like on my second cast. So who knows, man? Who knows what else could come out today? You just never know, do you? Probably not a lot. That's probably going to be the only 2 fish I have out all day. But you know what? I'll have it, man. I'll have it. Look how happy I am now. It's amazing how much pulling a fish out can put a smile on your face, I tell you. Oh man. Right, let's watch these rods. Let's try and get some more out. Come on. Well, I think this right hand side might be on again. They're really weird when the dogfish take it. They don't like a whiting thrashes around so much, it really like bangs the line. And although dogfish are really strong fish, you get that bite indication, and it's nowhere near as harsh as like when a whiting takes it, I'll tell you. But something's having a murmur on that right. That's exactly what it done last time. And when I was reeling it in, I thought it was something decent on there at first. But then obviously it was 2 dogfish, little ones. But 2 little ones made it feel like it was saying really big on there. Let's go and watch that right again, man, because it could be losing bottom a little bit as well, you see. If it's losing bottom, it has that sort of movement. We'll keep an eye on it. But I reckon that is going to be, if they are biting today, that is going to be the menu of the day, I reckon, dogfish. I reckon it'll just be dogfish, dogfish, dogfish throughout the day. But like I say, I don't mind. They're going to be down here another hour and a half or so. That's what I've done. I thought I'd do a couple of hours at Galston, caught nothing, so that's why I thought I'd come here, a couple of hours here. I'll say I've been here like 20 minutes already, so I'll do about another hour and a half here. But at least I'm not going home empty-handed. Well, I am going home empty-handed. They went back, they're tiny, but you know what I mean. Empty-handed as in, I didn't blank. I took a little video of the dogfish, put it on the group chat. Si's like, well done mate, well done. Cheeky, they're absolutely cheeky, aren't they, man? Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna reel these in and we'll have a little look and we'll see what's going on. We're on again, I think we're on. I told you, you can tell the way the dogfish fly. That's either a decent sized dogfish or we've got two again. That feels good, that feels heavy. Two. That is going to be dogfish, dogfish, dogfish all day. Right, let's get these off. Well, I just got them two off, put them back, left hand rod was going. Reeled the left hand rod in, another dogfish. I think that might be the biggest one I've had out of the ones I've had out so far. Not a great size though, they're not too good. I mean, they're alright, they're saving me blanking, aren't they? I'm still smiling. Right, let's get him off and we'll get him back. Well, there we go. Been fishing just over half hour, and that is 5 little doggies I've had out. 5 of them. I reckon that sea has got to be full of them. It's going to be non-stop all day. As soon as that bait's in the water, it's going to be in there a matter of 5 minutes or so and putting them out. And yet Galston, not an absolute nibble, not a bite, not nothing. Unbelievable, isn't it? I can see Galston from here. End of the beach, you got the harbour bit, other side of the harbour, that's Galston. Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. So, yeah, well, I messaged G, I let him know I got his line for him. Like I say, I've got those disgorgers and I haven't had to use them as yet because it's easier to get the hooks out with pliers with dogfish. But yeah, I'll pick them up in there. $4.99, mate. How cheap is that? That's good, isn't it? That's another thing I was going to say as well. Where are you guys watching my videos from? I would like people to watch my videos to put a comment. You haven't got to write loads of verses. Just literally put Devon, Somerset, Bristol, Newcastle, Bournemouth, wherever you guys are watching my videos from, just put a little place name down. Because I'd love to know where some of you, I know the majority of people that do watch my videos are locals, I know they're all Norfolk, but I get quite a few people commenting. I've had people commenting from Felixstowe. I was saying a while ago about fishing one of Tony Kerridge's competitions, and this guy commented and he was like, yeah, come down mate, we'd love to see ya. So he's obviously Eastbourne, South Coast. So yeah, like I say, you ain't got to put loads of writing, just literally just put a place name. I'd just like to have a rough idea of exactly where you guys are watching these videos from. And I bet your fishing's doing a lot better than ours is at the moment. Right, that is me, I'm done. It's just coming up to about 10 to 12. When I started fishing originally, I started fishing at 7:30 this morning. So I've had a few hours fishing in, and I've come straight from night shift as well. So feeling a little bit tired now. That's it, I'm done. Glad I made the choice to move from Galston up to here. Otherwise I would have blanked all day. I know I would have. So yeah, very glad that I made the move up here. What did I have out? Five dogfish, only little ones, but do you know what? Saves me getting a lot of jip with the rest of the boys, that's for sure. Right, I am out of here. The next time you see me will be when we are all down in Torquay in Devon. I'm looking forward to that, literally. Oh mate, I cannot wait to get down there. It's going to be so good. Like I say, with 6 of us going, so it's going to be a lads holiday and a fishing holiday all combined. It's going to be good. There's just one thing I've got to do before I get down there, and that is get a bloody haircut. I'll tell you what, if I sat outside a shop for about 5 minutes, I reckon people would be putting loose change in my hand, I'll tell you. So I might do that now. So before I go home and shower, I might go down to the barbers, get a haircut now, get home, have a nice shave, have a nice shower, freshen up, get this video uploaded, and that is it. Happy days. Right, massive thanks for watching the video, guys. At least you saw some fish come out in the end, and I will see you when we are in Devon. Right, take care of yourselves, catch you soon.